minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Doncic out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the 3 slot. Here's Vincent, a 3 ball. Reeves can't hit. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Count the basket. That's 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Now, Hachimura. 9 points last game out. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Over Conley. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And finished off by Gobert.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. When bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. The Lakers with the ball. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Doncic against Conley. Ayton, the pass to Hachimura. Trying to end the drought. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Hachimura.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Here's Edwards, and the layup is good. Edwards got 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And there it is for him.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt with the screen. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And for Reeves in that set, he can really pick his poison there and go for his shot or create for a teammate.
And a good-looking view. Oh, look at that.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Doncic, bounce pass. And here's Reeves outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Lakers trail by 9. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Pass to Ayton. The three for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. The Lakers with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And here's Reeves outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the defense has to be more mindful of Reeves, especially when he's roaming around there in the corner.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Doncic. Here's LaRavia. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the evening. They throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
On deep, Reeves, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main thing is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall left side. Back to DiVincenzo. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Smart up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Vanderbilt. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin?
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to connect. Ayton kicks to Vanderbilt. The Lakers moving the ball around. There's the triple. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Luka Doncic.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Nice D from Doncic.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
Back to Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning.
That is a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Outside, Smart. Ayton against Gobert. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Ayton.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Over in the corner, Vincent. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Vincent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Randall surveying the D. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Smart. Ayton a screen. Vincent's shot is good.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Shot to stop the run. Now here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Vincent with it. Working on McDaniels. Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. 4 on the clock. To the middle. And finished up by McDaniel.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
It's stolen by Randall. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back with you right after this. 33.
Thanks for tuning.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it. And guys, let's turn our attention to the... And that'll do it for...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Vincent is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Edwards. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Vincent, the pass to Ayton. Now Doncic. Back to Ayton. A shake. And he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
All free throws good from Doncic. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Doncic against Conley. Randall kicks to Edwards. Clock at 6. Over Vincent. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the... Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Minnesota making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And a wide open look for Hachimura. It's good. This game is all even. Hachimura's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Randall, shoots over Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, this is how difficult it is to stop Randall. When he's committed to scoring, sometimes you just have to foul him.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Well, they're up 1. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them.
Doncic passes to Ayton.
Well, he was fearless there against tight defense. Ayton not scared of getting sent to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Doncic with the steal. And here comes the break. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Hachimura. Off target from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Vincent with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by DiVincenzo.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo finds Gobert from deep three-point land. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Doncic outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Doncic has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Randall dishes to McDaniels. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Ayton a screen on McDaniel. 8 seconds left, and Ayton throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And here's DiVincenzo from... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo, and it's Clark in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 1-point game.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Randall against Vanderbilt. Randall with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Reeves with the screen for Smart. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. Randall right side. Back to DiVincenzo. No good on the three. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Reeves. To the inside. Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Outside, Smart. On the wing, Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Lets it go with the 3. Reed with the rebound.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Randall outside. Now DiVincenzo. And down goes the 3.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Vincent's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marcus Smart. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. Gobert there for the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. Has to be set up for success.
And they pick up the 2.
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a leader.
Vincent with it. Doncic left side. 16 feet away. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivers there.
Here's Conley. Randall outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow. These are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Doncic. Gobert with the block. And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul.
They double-team Conley. Oh, the one-handed hammer!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now Ayton. Now Vincent. Now Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall. Good! Lays it right in there.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's an 8-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game,